Hey everyone, I hope everybody's been doing well and I hope you guys just had a great Thanksgiving. Today we're going to kind of do an update, like a winter EDC update from my last EDC video. I'll try to post it down below. I posted that in May, I believe. More of a springtime, summertime setup. Today we're going to kind of change things up a little bit. There's going to be some different gear in here. Just kind of mixing it up, going from summer, spring to fall, winter. If you guys catch me, by the way, looking down a little bit during this video, I'm filming with my GoPro and I've got my phone down here, so I'm just trying to make sure I get everything in the field so you guys can see it very well. So in the last video that you guys saw me carry this holster. This is an appendix inside the waistband holster. I really like it. It's a good holster. I think it's made really well. One thing I don't quite like about it, though, and this isn't a review about this holster necessarily, but while we're here, we're just going to talk about it. So this thing doesn't really conform that well to your body. Most inside the waistband holsters have kind of like a flex. This thing doesn't really flex that well. Again, it's not a review about this holster necessarily, but while we're here, we're just going to talk about it. It's what I'll carry back in the summertime, and it's what I'll carry in the springtime, more along the lines of when I'm wearing shorts and stuff like that. In the wintertime, I tend to wear jeans. I don't really own a pair of tactical pants, like 511s or anything like that. I've been kind of wanting to get a pair, just kind of doing some research on them and whatnot. And that's something I might kind of move into. 511s and most tactical style pants, they kind of have a little bit of a stretch inside the waistband. Jeans don't. If you guys hear running around and kind of some yapping, those are my two dachshunds running around. So when I go to my next holster, my outside the waistband holster, we're going to talk to here in a second. This is my new holster that I just purchased. It's made by a company called TR Holsters. You could find them on eBay. They're a great company. They make great holsters, by the way, and their shipping time is fantastic. I got it in like 2 days. So we're going to put this holster aside, and one downside is I don't have the extra mag. Now, I actually just ordered from Alien Gear. I have a holster from here, and I'm sure you guys have heard of them. From Alien Gear, I ordered an inside the waistband / outside the waistband mag carrier. And I haven't received it yet, so I'm going to start carrying the extra mag when I get that. This holster, by the way, sorry, I got some dog hair on it. This holster is great. It comes with 1.5-inch belt loops. You can get in 1.75s. They are adjustable, for up and down. You can do some cant adjustments and whatnot. And it fits my Glock 19. This is my Glock 19 Gen 4 that you saw in the last video. And both the guns you're going to see here have been safety checked. Just, I know people like that. So it fits real nicely, snug. There's no retention adjustment on this. It's just basically a secure fit. I'm sure you guys know how Kydex holsters work. So it's kind of hard to pull it out, which is actually good. I mean, it's a good snug fit. This holster, you can get these holsters made, custom made from them, that'll suit just about any gun and any kind of weapon light you have. So putting that holster aside, this holster is what I'm using for my wintertime carry. You can see it says Multicam there. It's got a little scratch on it. I don't really baby my holsters in anything I have, so they take a beating and they work really well. Putting that aside, just like you saw in the last video, this is my Glock 19 Gen 4. It's my everyday carry gun. Again, the gun's been cleared. It's gone through some changes since the last time you saw it. It's got a Surefire XC1, and it has a Trijicon RMR. And you guys, I'm not even trying to find the die here. You guys know what I'm talking about. I absolutely love Glock 19s, and I absolutely love how convenient they are, how easy they are to carry. They shoot really well, and I might eventually get this thing milled for the RMR. This thing has one of the RMR Glock plates, I guess is what you call. It's not an MOS model. It's just one of those regular Glock 19 plates from Trijicon that you can just replace your factory sight with. And then up front here, I have a who makes that? A Mariglow, I think. It's just a basic suppressor height sight. There's no fiber optic or anything in there. So I love the XC1. This isn't necessarily a review about any specific thing in here. We're just kind of going over what I everyday carry, and I'm sure you guys are probably interested. Otherwise, you wouldn't have clicked this video. But Surefire XC1, you have great momentary on and off with the switches, the paddles right here on the side. One negative about the XC1 is to get constant on, you kind of have to reach forward and push this little button right here, and that'll give you constant on. The Surefire XC1, it's a 200 lumen light, so it's not the brightest, but I mean it works great for a concealed carry light or for a outside the waistband light if you're trying to keep it small and you're trying to keep the package small. 200 lumens, and it takes a single AAA that you can unscrew right here. One thing that's nice about this light is you don't need to take the light off the gun to replace the battery. Some you do, like I have a couple TLR1s, and I know that's kind of like apples and oranges for this light versus that. But TLR1, you know, you have to take the light off you have to remove the back and tail cap and everything like that. The light's great. This is my first red dot on a handgun. It's a Trijicon RM07, I think is what the model number is. Yeah, RM07. And maybe I'll just kind of get out of the view here if you guys can see the dot. I mean, again, you guys know what a red dot is. Sorry, I'm trying to line it up. There you guys go. Oop, sorry. There you go. I mean, it's, again, you guys know what a red dot's like. It's my first red dot on a handgun, and I like it. It's really well. I kind of find myself, when I'm trying to pull the gun up to try to take a shot with it, I notice myself I'm kind of searching for that red dot. So I need to get a little bit better about just using muscle memory and just trying to look down and look at the sights. So I've been practicing that, doing some just, you know, training on my own, just trying to find the dot and just basically acting like you're lining the sights up. When you use this back plate, you don't have a rear sight anymore, so that's another reason why I've been thinking about getting it milled, is it actually takes the arm bar and puts it up lower on the slide, and then you can have your rear sight, which I have a rear suppressor sight for it. It came with the front sight. So that's my EDC carry gun. Again, I know I'm just kind of doing a lot of rambling here. Love the Glock 19. I have a Glock 43 here, which we're going to talk about another way to carry here in a second. Love the Glock 19. It's probably my favorite handgun of all time. I own two of them. My first handgun I ever bought was a brand new Glock 19 Gen 4. It's all black. It's not this gun. Love it to death. And I will probably leave that one stock always. That actually has an XC1 type light on it as well. But I'll probably just leave it stock. No sights, no nothing. It's a great gun. This gun, I might get it milled and whatnot, and I've been kind of thinking about buying a Gen 5, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. No pun intended. Kind of comparing that with the M&P 2.0 Compact, which I know there's great videos about those two comparisons out there, but who knows? Maybe I'll end up buying both. So we're going to put that aside, and then we'll just kind of go into the rest of the EDC. Some of this stuff's the same. So the last video you guys saw, I was using this Magpul wallet. Magpul Daka, whatever you want to call it. But it's this Magpul wallet, and they're great wallets. They work real well. You can put, you know, I carried like 7 cards in them. I think there's I thought maybe there's a Band-Aid in there. I slid a Band-Aid down. Yep, look at that. Still got the Band-Aid in there. So, they're great wallets. But what I found myself doing is I would put a rubber band around the outside to carry cash. And the cash would kind of like fall out, and it didn't really look cool having this rubber band. In fact, it was a produce rubber band I had on there, so it said asparagus all across the front. Whatever. It's a great wallet, and I would recommend it to anybody if you're looking for a really slim, small, minimalist wallet. But I found something different. You guys probably know what a Ridge wallet is, right? So I found this is, and this is what I'm currently using, this is a wallet almost identical to the Ridge. It's made by a company called Armor-Tac. I'll try to put that up there if you can see that. Armor-Tac. So it's almost identical to the Ridge in every way. I'll open up here. So it's the exact footprint of a credit card. It does have a money clip on the back. So the Ridge, you have the option of using one of these bands for, you can either, if you want to buy a Ridge brand new, you have the option of getting either the money clip or the band. This, they just give you the money clip, but the money clip, if you can tell, it's a real slim money clip, and I put it in my pocket like this. I've started to become a front pocket wallet kind of guy instead of the back pocket. So I put it down in my pants like this, where this won't catch on anything. If you put it down like this can catch on your pocket and whatnot. So this, 100% love this wallet. So I'm actually bidding on a used Ridge on eBay right now. It's the burnt color, which I absolutely love the burnt color. And if I win the auction, I'm not going to spend a ton of money on it, because this, guys, a Ridge wallet runs about 120 bucks brand new. This is a third of the price. These are 39 bucks with free shipping on eBay. And again, I'll link to all this stuff online. So it comes in this Armor-Tac box, you know, whatever, cool box. But when you open it up, they give you an extra band for, you know, how the ridge works. It fans out, so you have this elastic band here, so you can have like up to 12 cards in there. I think I have like 7. My concealed pistol license would not fit in here, so I had to kind of trim it up a little bit to keep it the same footprint as a credit card. But this is a fantastic wallet, guys. If you're looking for a minimalist wallet, kind of like a Ridge, highly recommend this. So I'll try to, again, I'm not necessarily like trying to sell wallets for these guys or anything like that, but they make a great wallet. I'll just kind of throw this up there just really fast, and you can pause that if you want to check out what that says. So it comes in the box, and then in the box they give you a screwdriver so that you can take the wallet apart and you can replace the band if the band ever breaks. So I've had this wallet for, gosh, I don't know, 4 months now. I got it almost right after the last video, and it works great. Love this wallet. Going on from that, I'm still carrying an Olight S1 Baton. This is the Olight S1R, so it's a rechargeable version. Again, takes the magnetic tail cap, so it's rechargeable. Well, I'm having a problem with this light, and if you guys have the same light, maybe you have a problem with it, let me know as well. Now watch, the light will turn on camera. So right now, the light's not turning on. So I've emailed Olight, and they say if you unscrew the tail cap and you tighten this down, this is like a little, the cap in here, the magnetic cap can come loose. So if you tighten that down, which I have not done yet, if you tighten that down, sometimes they'll work. And I still have a problem with my light. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So if you guys can maybe, I don't know, if you guys have any input on that, if you guys have had any problems with your Olight, please send me a message, whatever, comment below. I'd like to know if maybe you guys have another, you know, way to fix it or whatever. So Olight S1R Baton, I love the light. If I could figure out what that little issue is, you know, I don't know. Still rocking the Leatherman Skeletool CX. I have not found anything better than this. This is the best multi-tool ever. You have a regular fixed blade, you have a bottle opener, pliers, and you know, you have an interchangeable screwdriver or whatnot. Absolutely love it. Leatherman Skeletool CX. Best everyday carry thing out there. And then we'll try to hide our keys because supposedly they can find your keys or whatever. Just, you know, regular house keys with Tacoma key fobs. So aside from the Glock 19, I mentioned I have a 43 here. So this is a Glock 43 in a alien gear holster. This gun has also been safety checked. While we're here, mags out. So this Glock 43 is kind of like my secondary carry. I don't carry both of these at the same time, obviously, but if I'm not carrying the 19, I'm carrying the 43. I absolutely love the 43. This has a +2 Terran tactical base plate on it. So my Glock 43 now has, what, 8+1. And that's great. I also have a +3 extension as well, but I don't have it in my gun. I kind of battled for a long time buying a Glock 26 after having this gun, and now I have bought a Glock 26, and I love the 26, but I almost couldn't justify buying a 26 because of owning the 43, but I ended up buying one. They're great guns. 43, basically what I was getting at is if you don't like the idea of outside the waistband, you can go with inside the waistband. Again, with jeans, it's not the most comfortable for me, but I do it once in a while. This is a Glock 43 pancake holster. This is their Cloak 3.0, I believe. They have a 4.0 out now. I haven't bought one. They were great. They're great holsters, and this is where I'm getting my new mag carrier from. So fully adjustable. They make them for any kind of gun that's out there on the market. And yeah, they conform to your body. It's great. So this, again, I'm not reviewing any specific product on here. I'm just talking about basically everyday carry for kind of winter. So usually with this, you know, it's inside the waistband, so I'll have like a jacket over it or whatnot. With the 19 in this inside the waistband holster, generally it's out in the open. It's comfortable. You know, what can I say? A lot of you guys, including me, you almost kind of prefer to carry your gun concealed so nobody knows you have it. I don't mind open carry. It's perfectly legal. I'm here in Washington State, so open carry is perfectly legal. And a lot of times, you know, this I will have, like, I'll put the fleece over it or whatnot, but generally it's just out in the open. So, yeah, I don't know if this was helpful for you or not. This is just kind of a update for my carry. Yeah, I'll probably do another one at some point, but not much has changed